Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hello my dear students, today inshallah we will resume solving the problems of rescheduling payments and we will start with problem number 17. Last year a man had $25,000 loan from a bank for 5 years at 12% compounded monthly. Now the debitor is proposing to settle the debt by a payment of $10,000 today and two equal payments in 1 and 2 years. Given that money can now only 10% compounded semi-annually, find the unknown payment that will place the lender in an equivalent financial position as he was before this settlement. لو بصيت كده على التايم لاين and for the timeline the focal date lies in between the maturity dates of old and new obligations, so the main formula will be S for O equal S for B1 S for N1 plus N2 plus B for N3. He will get the amount for $25,000 and equal the value with the amount of $10,000 plus X plus the present value for X. He will exchange one single payment with 3 payments. Note that he will use 12% for old obligations, $25,000, and where is 12% compounded monthly, so M equal 12 and N for $25,000 will be equal 2 times 12 equal 24 periods. And for new obligations he will use 10% compounded semi-annually, so M equal 2 and I will be equal 10% over 2 equal 5%. N for x1 equals 0, M for x2 equal 1 times 2 equal 2, and M for 10%, 10,000 equal 1 times 2 equal 2. By substituting in a formula of the future value and the present value, X will be equal 10,864. Again, he used 12% as a nominal rate for $25,000. Note that he used I equal 1% and the power was 24. And he used 10% for the new obligations, $10,000 and X and X. Problem 18. In problem 17, what is the unknown payment if focal date is now? This is the timeline. He put focal date now, so focal date lies in between the maturity dates of old and the new obligations. We can use the main formula, which is SO equal $10,000 times present value for X and present value for the second X. Solution: J equal 12, M equal 12 because it's monthly, I equal 12 over 12 equal 1% and n equal $25,000 أو n for $20,000 equal 12. This is for the old obligations, and for the new obligations J equal 10%, M equal 2, I equal 10% as a nominal rate over 2 number of times of adding interest for 1 year, so I equal 10% over 2 equal 5%. And to get n, note that the time for $10,000 equals 0, so n equal 0. The time for the first x equal 1, and because of it's a semi-annually, so 1 over 2, 1 times 2 equal 2. And for the second x, the time for the second x equal 2, so n equal 2 times 2 equal 4. By substituting of a formula of future value and the present value, we can get x, which is equal 10,864. Problem 19. Payment of $6,000 due 18 months ago and $24,000 due in 18 months are to be replaced by 3 payments: a payment of $10,000 today, a second payment in 9 months, and the third in 1 year. What should the last 2 payments be if money is worth 8% compounded quarterly, and the third payment is 3 times as large as second, given the focal date now? This is a time diagram. According to this time diagram, the main formula will be the amount for $6,000 plus the present value for $24,000 equal to $10,000 plus present value for x plus present value for 3x. By substituting for J equal 10%, 8%, and M equal 4, I will be equal 2%. Note that we can get N for $6,000 by get the distance between the maturity date and focal date, which is equal 18 months. 18 months ago. Every period equals 3 months, so N will be equal 6, and the same for $24,000. N equal 6, and for $10,000 N equal 0, and N for x equal 3, and for 3x equal 4. By substituting in a formula of future value and present value, you can get x, which is equal 4,865. Problem 10. In problem 19, what is the unknown payment if focal date is after 6 months from now? The main formula will be exchanged and will be the amount of $6,000 plus the present value of $24,000 with a new N equal to the amount of $10,000 plus present value of x plus present value of 3x. For substituting for j equal 8%, m equal 4, I will be equal 2%, and n for $6,000 will be 8, n for $24,000 will be 4, n for x equal 1, m for 3x equal 2, and finally m for $10,000 will be equal 2. By substituting in a formula of the future value and the present value, x will be equal 4,865. The same result for the previous example, 4,865. Problem 21. A man bought new car with two payments of $10,000 and $40,000 are due 2 years and 4 years from today. They are to be replaced by two payments due 3 and 5 years from today. The first payment is to be half the amount of the second payment. If money is worth 7% compounded semi-annually, find the unknown payment that will place the seller in an equivalent financial position as he was before the settlement. This is the time diagram. The main formula: SO1 plus BO2 equal to X plus B4 N2. And for the nominal rate J equal 7%, M equal to I, the rate per period, will be equal 7% over 2 equal 3.5%. N for $10,000 equal to M for $40,000 equal to M for X equal 0, M for 2X equal 4. You can get N from the time diagram. The distance between the black points equal 1 year, and the distance between the black and white points equal 6 months. Finally, you can get X, which is equal 17,519. Problem 22. In problem 21, what is the unknown payment if focal date is now? If we draw the focal date now, the main formula will be exchanged and will be the amount or the present value of old obligations will be equal the present value of new obligations. You can get the present value of $10,000 plus the present value of $40,000 equal to the present value of X plus the present value of 2X. You can get N for $10,000 equal 4, M for $40,000 equal 8, M for X equal 6, M for 2X equal 10. J equal 7% as a nominal rate, M semi-annually, so M equal 2, so I equal the nominal rate over M, 7% over 2 equals 3.5%, N for $10,000 equal 4, M for $40,000 equal 2, M for X equal 6, M for 2X equal 10. By substituting in a formula of future value and the present value, you can get X equals 17,519. Look at the previous example. The same result, 17,590. Thank you. For any question, leave your comment at the bottom of the video, and I'll try to answer it next time.